And with glasses, that's just about to figure this out. All right. Let's go controls. Let's see what happens if I were to go to my live broadcast, which is going live right now. What do I see? Perfect. All right, it's working. So I am live. All right, y'all. This is just me testing. If you happen to jump on, at least I can see the chat over here. Okay, there we go. A little bit of quirkiness in the. Let's test that. What do I see? I see this test. That's cool. Where did this one go? So, two windows. Where is this one? Okay, so cool. Well, it seems to be working, so let's go around and see what we can find. I guess I can't get two programs like that at the same time, but let's see. All right, so if you're on live with me, just bear with me. This is my first time trying to go live in the metaverse and broadcast it. It's all a lot going on. So, yeah, um, this is the world I want to visit. It's called the Jurassic Bar. And hopefully we're hopping over there now. We'll see what happens. I don't really know. It's hard for me to see what you guys are seeing, so maybe throw something in the chat, and every once in a while I'll peek over. Oh, nice. Okay. So we are in the bar, walking around. I have to agree with this. Where's my? Peek over and agree. Trying to press the button, and I'm terrible at it. So there you go. The first bar. Please agree. So yeah, I'm pretty new at this stuff, so only it was a. I can't press this button. Okay, I think I'm just gonna enter. It looks like I worked. Okay, there it is. Alright, so here we go. Alright, this is pretty crazy, but you can take a look around. You can see signage. You can see other panels of the worlds. They're live people. These are actually real people, so I won't really go over talking. But this is the actual Soapstone Comedy Club. I'm just using my controllers so you can't see my hands to navigate. So, all right. There's the rules. I don't know if there's anybody on live, but I'm gonna check it out. So, I'm seeing some other folks here. Hey, so remember we are live. This is actually live, and these are actually live people who are hanging around talking. Usually, if you get closer to them, you can hear them. So I won't really get that close right now, but that's how this whole metaverse thing works. You really, it's real time for the most part. Everything is live. You're really interacting with real people. Usually, don't come across. people that are too crazy, but people are a little bit bolder when they're online. So then also, like I said, you can jump around to other worlds here. You can take a look at other places that might be interesting to go to. And if you want to visit the world, you simply reach out and press the button there. And I guess everybody's kind of doing the same thing as me, walking around exploring. Now, I think in this comedy club, you can actually get up and perform. And right now, I don't think there's anybody on stage, but you can really hear people talking. It's just like you would hear. So here, if somebody does get a little bit obnoxious, there is a option to vote to remove them. Sometimes they're little kids, sometimes they're just annoying. It just depends. Uh, but the community kind of self polices, so that's cool. All right, so this is a scenario where somebody was here and then they left. They went away from their computer or their Oculus, and so there's the results of a poll. Somebody was removed. But anyway, um, here's somebody who was here and is now gone. They probably logged out of their computer, or maybe their headset ran out of batteries. Now, if you don't know, we're using the Oculus Quest 2 um, headset here, so it's really goggles. And the best way I could describe it, if you saw the movie Ready Player One, everybody was walking around with headsets or sitting around with headsets on in this virtual world. Well, that's very much what this is like. So again, I'm just kind of walking around. I'm not hanging around too many people because again, these are really live humans, and I don't want to intrude on their privacy. But you can look up all the way around. If you look up, I'm just gonna look around the world for you so you can get my perspective. Now I'm in a chair that can spin, so that makes this a little bit easier. I am sitting stationary in the chair in the real world, so I'm not actually walking around my room or anything like that. I'm just using the controllers and joysticks to do the movement. And then if you want to go to another world, you can do that. What you can do is uh, you can take a look at your wrists and there's another way to remove somebody. I don't necessarily know that you're really somebody. But you can go to various different places by looking at your wrist here. So if I want to go to my virtual home, I just click that and we are going to be teleported into my virtual home. And you can even see here on the screen it says that I'm hopping over to XY3's home. That's the name I use here in the metaverse. Takes a second to load, and here we go. So this is my place. Welcome. I have the option to go to different places here, but when I first pop into my little humble abode here, I end up right here near the welcome board, and I get to see my avatar. So this is like me looking in the mirror. This is what I look like in the metaverse. So yeah, you hear me talk. You see my lips moving. This is what I would look like. Hey everybody. So if you do come through and you see somebody that looks like this, it is me. I can edit it and change my look at any time, but I usually keep it like this. I mean, that looks pretty much like me. So yeah. So, my hands are like this is because again I'm sitting in a chair. I've got my hands sitting on the arms. So all right. So here is the patio. Now I can hear music and stuff playing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'll turn it up as loud as I possibly can in the headsets. But I don't know if my PC will pick it up. But there's music out here. There's crackling of that fire right there. Um, so it's pretty nice. Nice little vibe. It's like you're really outside. I mean, it's nighttime here in real life, but here we got birds flying around. It's night. It's daytime. It's beautiful. All right, this is the little sunken living room area in my home. I guess there's many people who have the same home, and you can actually play games here. There's actually a game where I can shoot stuff on the wall. I'll go upstairs and you can see here's the stairs. This is the upstairs area. And here are the little guns I talked about. I can actually pick one up and actually interact with it. So that's pretty cool. There's me shooting. I guess I'm supposed to shoot those circles in the wall. So yeah, just a little lounge area. You can invite other people over as well. Let me see if I can remember how to do that. I think I have to press this button. Oh yeah, that button. And I can look here. I get a menu in front of me. I guess you can see that. And these are different people. And if I wanted to talk to or invite somebody over, if they're online, I can invite them over. I could click there, and I think then I get an option to go into party mode, and she could join me here. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so I'll kill that menu. I want to kill that menu. I don't know why this is not here. Anyway, that didn't do anything like it was supposed to. I want this thing to go away. No, I want to resume. I don't want to go out of the world. Okay. So anyway, now back downstairs. And so yeah, this is my virtual home. One of them. Apparently, just about every verse that you go into, if you will, seems to have an option for you to have a place that's the starting point of your home. This is a live concert that we could go to, so you could actually apparently live, let's say live or recorded or whatever virtual concert that we could go to. And then, as you can see, I have other options, different venues and places that you can go. So if we go to venue, let's visit this world here. We should be transported over to venue. And that's kind of a if you want to think of the venue as a menu of different worlds, I think that's a good way of thinking about it. There's several different virtual places that you can walk around within this big giant virtual place, and venues is a great doorway for getting to and from those different places. This is the venue area, so I'll start here. There's a little welcome message, and there's lots of folks here already. Usually, I see several people here. Um, this is one instance, by the way, of this venue. There are multiple instances of this venue. So if you do have, there's a live conversation here. So so you can actually be in this venue, but not be with someone who you know that's also in the venue because there are multiple instances of this venue. And so that's an interesting thing I figured out. So here you hear live sound. There is a venue here with Billie Eilish. There is Billie. So there's B. You could go in and hang out and watch. There's actually a virtual balloon ride that you can do here. It takes four people to get this to work, but you can actually get in here and actually float around this virtual world. It's pretty crazy. I've done it once before. I haven't been here, but that's a place I could go. And we can go down here. Whoa, that looks like I would fall. It wouldn't hurt, but I did back up, so I'm just not gonna go down there. Here's somebody else who's away. This little weird popcorn machine here is pretty cool. So you hear live voices. All right, I don't know if y'all can hear live voices. I've got the microphone on, but you may be able to hear that. So here is another set of different doorways to other venues. So that's boxing over moments. What's over here? John Legend. This is the John Legend advertisement that they saw what we saw when we were back at my place. Let's see. By the way, if I can use the joystick to move around, and turn and spin, walk around, but I can also sit still and then and physically turn my chair, the swivel chair here, and I can actually look around so you're seeing through my eyes, hopefully. Let's see, take a peek and see what you are seeing. Yeah, exactly. So you're seeing through my eyes. So I can either use the joystick and spin around like that, or I can actually walk around here. This particular place usually does have community moderators around, so uh, if you want to ask for help or talk to somebody, a live person who is in the virtual world, they'll help you out and give you little pointers, and that's how I learned out that there's multiple instances of this venue place. 'Cause my wife was in the venue as well. I was in the venue. We were standing in the same spot, but I couldn't see her. That's when I realized something. Okay, something's amiss. So I spoke to one of the community moderators, and they explained that yeah, you just need to be in the same instance of this venue with her, so you can show me how to look on my wrist, find that person, and actually visit them. Hello, how you doing? No thanks. I appreciate it anyway. Bye bye. Oh, sorry. So yeah, you really do come across a lot of people here. Some a lot of them are children, a lot of adults too. Um, but it's pretty cool. So it's really another way of experiencing and socializing. It's a whole new level for me. I kind of ignored this technology for I guess a couple of years now. It's come a long way. So let's see what we can do. Let's go back. Let's go here. Here are some different venues on my menu that I could go to. It's 152 worlds within this place that we could visit, and this is just one metaverse, so we could go to many others. Let's take a look around. Oops, I don't know what happened. Something went wrong, so what that was about. But anyway, let's go back to my house. This is kind of the lobby, if you will, to all the worlds. You see this, hear music. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but there's music playing here, and while we're hopping over back to my place again. All right, and we're back. And this menu automatically pops up and lets me pick many different places that I could go to. There are shooting games, action games. There's not a venue that I went to that I sat and watched a movie. There's just all types of worlds to explore here. It's pretty interesting. This one is it's kind of a wizard's training place. You can actually learn how to do magic, if you will, in the metaverse. We could These are the same venues that we could events that we could go to from the venue. If you look down Legend, Biggie, Billie Eilish, we could go directly to there from here. So if we want to do that, let's just jump over to John Legend and see what we could do. I don't know if that's playing now, but this should take us into the concert directly. And this is hosted by Heart Radio, so let's see. Again, I don't know if you'll be able to hear the audio, so but at least you can see what I'm seeing. So it says only people near me can hear. So here are a few live people. These are really live people who are also hanging out here in the same place. Guess it's not playing at the moment. So right now, it looks like the concert is not music is not playing. But you can walk around, wait for it to play. I don't know what the schedule was. I just jumped over here. You can actually come across and hang out and talk with other people. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? You doing all right, man? Yeah, I was like, didn't actually even look at the schedule. I was just kind of hosting a live session, showing people how the metaverse works, and thought I would just jump over here, and here I am. Oh, so I hear, looks like we're live here. I'm gonna go jump out and check it out, guys. Here we go. So yeah, that's the kind of thing you could come across in the metaverse. So yeah, these are really live humans. So take that for what it is. Let's double check what you guys are seeing. Okay, so it looks like this might be copyright material. So I think probably I can't share it. That's what I'm assuming because I don't think y'all guys can see anymore. So I'm going to, yeah, it looks like I think you can't see the content anymore. Let me just double check. Yeah, so I am actually seeing John Legend, but you guys are seeing a black background. So yeah, it's a little bit of a copyright issue, most likely. Let me just make sure that. Yeah, can't see anything. But yeah, so if you were here with me, if you were in the actual headset, you'd be seeing John Legend right now singing. All right, so I guess, like I said, it's probably copyright material. So I'm gonna jump back out of here, and we'll go see what else is out there. Back to the house. And theoretically, I don't have to jump around back to the house each time, but just for the sake of learning, um, thought it probably worth doing that until I get used to navigating and showing you a little bit more. If I'm not commenting, it's because I have absolutely no way to see the comments. So sorry if you're typing and I'm not commenting. I apologize for that. What could do is I could actually check and see if I could actually close this program and go and look and see if there's anybody commenting. I guess that's an option. So let's try that. Let's bring up the main menu, quit this world, jump back out, grab a browser, try to get over here, and let's see if I went to YouTube, let's see comments. Let's see. Feel like crazy dogs coming. Going over to my channel, tap it on here. Hopefully, I'll see comment box over here. All right, no comments. So cool. I'm not ignoring anybody, but that also means nobody's watching, so it doesn't matter. I'll record this for later. My main goal here today was to test live streaming and see how it actually works. There's a 10-second delay also the audio, so that's cool. But yeah, now you know a little bit more about it. I'll hang out and do some more live streaming later. I'm gonna end this one and then do some more testing in a little while. So, set these controllers down. I'll see you shortly.